So what is with the carrots?
Yeah.
We went from pineapple to carrot, and I don't understand it.
Because I didn't have time to cut the pineapple. And Dorothy likes carrots.
And he does it proper. He doesn't get the can pre-cut.
No, because the can pre-cut
I had
is bullshit.
Frito pie for dinner.
Wow.
It's really good!
That's
I
bad.
don't even know if I know what Frito pie is.
It's Fritos and chili and cheese and sour cream. That's what Frito pie is.
That's not even a meal. That's like an accident that fell together in the
That's
refrigerator.
topping.
No, it's an accident that happens.
You forgot
later.
the rest of
Oh, God.
You forgot the rest of the meal. Like
No,
you
it's
need-
the-
that's just
Maybe some
topping on your food.
protein.
Did the chili
You
come
got
from
protein?
a can?
Probably. I got a bar.
Oh, it was bar food.
I was at a bar.
Oh, yeah.
I was at a bar before I came here, guys.
I got you.
That
That
You had to
makes
get
so
some-
much sense now.
You had to make sure he got in some drinking before he's drinking.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Gotta
Everybody leave
prep.
me alone.
Prep.
gotta happen.
Welcome to the Dunk podcast!
Thank you for joining us today. Thank you.
As always, this is Chad. This is Dorothy.
Hey.
This is Jason.
Good evening.
And I'm the important one.
Yeah.
What was your
Yay.
name again?
The important
Oh.
We just referred to him as
Is that Mr. One?
one.
Lester. I call him Lester.
The molester.
Lester the molester.
I shortened it to him.
Let's get this started.
Yep. Yeah. Pop it.
All right.
You
Look
should
at
show
that.
across the room, that'd be better.
Yeah.
Do we all need to take a poll on that, or what?
Oh.
If you want.
Bring it in,
I
man.
wanna-
Yeah.
What was that one thing when Karis was on? What was that one thing she made us drink that was like 100 proof? And we kept taking pulls of it. I remember. Anyway, this is a show where we play games and talk about cool shit.
Must
This
be
week,
good.
the game we are playing is Ha Ha Mustache. This is the game where there are a series of cards, and whoever is it pulls a card, looks at the back, doesn't show anybody else the back, and then wears the mustache. And we must, based on the clues on the back, guess who the famous wearer of the mustache
Burt
is.
Reynolds.
And whoever guesses,
Stalin.
it goes down in points based on what's on the back of the card.
Jackie
So those
Chan.
are the hints you use. Those are the hints you use on the back.
Okay.
John
All right.
Goodman.
So there's like, what do these points mean again? I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Champagne. No.
Good.
What?
Like if
It
they
was-
get it on
If somebody gets it
$5
before,
Yeah, no.
at the
before
store.
anybody
It's all
guesses,
good. It's
they
like
get,
Mad Dog.
they get
You know
6
what I mean?
points. First
It
guess
tastes
is 5,
weirdly rotten.
4,
Like
oh.
they left it in
All the
too
way down.
long, but it's
Gotcha.
so sweet.
Cool.
You're like,
That makes
"It's
so
not-
much sense
I'm
now.
Cool with
Yeah.
How
that."
many turns
Boone's
do we
Farm
get?
champagne.
Yeah,
Huh?
yes, Boone's Farm.
Last
Oh.
week I got in trouble because I didn't know how many
I'm mixing
turns.
my fizzies.
So how many turns this time?
What?
Oh.
How many turns?
I don't know. How many times did we do this?
Well, just as many times. Whoever gets it right is the next person.
Oh,
to do
now
it.
it's as many times. Whereas last time, 3, Chad! 3 times! And I got in trouble.
Well, okay, Dorothy can't guess on this one, or you need to draw a new card, because
All right.
Dorothy's been casually cheating her ass off the entire
Oh,
time.
come on, that one's easy.
Okay, we'll start with you, Chad. But we're going to go ahead and start. Hey, guys,
Whoa.
I have news.
Yeah.
What?
What's your news, Lester?
They haven't finished Fast 7 yet. As we all know, Paul Walker passed away not too long ago.
Yes.
True enough.
Rest in peace, Paul Walker.
And they were trying to figure out how to finish his scenes. He had done he had done all of his dramatic shots and most of his action shots already.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
But they just figured it out this week. How are they going to do it?
Robots.
No. They're going to have his
I was going to say.
They're going to have his 2 brothers, Caleb and Cody, stand in for him.
No one's ever heard of Caleb and Cody. And I just want to put this out there. Is there a chance that this is fratricide because they wanted to be famous?
Oh!
I hate to say that. I don't know them. I'm just saying.
Very elaborate because he died in a car wreck.
Hey, it's totally possible. I mean,
And
they
he
blamed it
wasn't
on
even
the
driving,
tires.
was he?
No, he was
He was not. A professional race car driver was driving the car, and they
I
somehow crashed
read
into
that
him.
they ultimately decided that it was the tires on the car.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
let go.
Yep.
That's what makes sense based on
it-
what car they were driving, because that thing has a lot of go.
Yeah, it doesn't help that you're in an extremely fast car.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
with
gonna
street
be-
legal tires, and it just goes, and then there's like nothing left on them.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's
Caleb and Cody are going to fill in for him on what I'm assuming is the rest of his action shots that they need for the movie. They don't really look like him. I looked them up. They don't really.
They're going
look-
to do face replacement.
Yeah, And
So I don't know about.
And
you,
one of them's quite a
you
bit
can
shorter.
Buy it. Close-up shots.
Yeah.
Maybe he looks more like Paul.
Yeah,
That's
I don't
so
know.
crazy. Isn't it weird, though, to think that they can go to all that effort, which ultimately means that no matter what you watch on video these days, you have to kind of question, like, is that the actual person?
I really am waiting for the next Frank Sinatra movie.
Yeah. The next Tupac, why isn't he showing up in videos? You know what I mean?
Well, he did do the Jedi trick and appeared live on stage.
Well,
with that.
Yeah, what show was that?
I don't remember.
It was last year.
Yeah.
Holy.
Yeah, they did like a hologram of him, and he like rapped with somebody. I think it was Snoop. But
That's so crazy.
But this brings into account that, like, you know how they have, like, when somebody dies, like the estate.
Yeah.
Somebody owns the estate of the person. Apparently, that's going to matter a whole fucking lot more now, right? Everything can still be in shit,
Yes.
and like that's going to matter like a lot.
Yeah. Who was in charge of his estate?
Yeah,
Who had his power of attorney? I mean, he had a kid with some girl.
Well, what will happen is people will have to start signing agreements, likeness agreements, a lot sooner.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, you know, you start a movie franchise, you sign away your likeness.
You're going to win an Oscar in your 20s and have to do a post-mortem agreement. And that's just the most morbid moment of your life.
Right, that's true. They could change the legal landscape, people.
That's fucking scary. Go ahead.
Wow.
What is your...
Okay,
show everybody your
Show
mustache. Show them your mustache. He must ask you to not look at his card. Okay. Everybody can do a guess without a hint.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Tom Selleck.
I'm going to say Woodrow Wilson.
I'll just go with Joseph Stalin again. Because
Okay.
Mike Hagar,
They all
it is
look like-
night. It is
Okay,
night.
first hint.
First hint, talk show host.
Oh,
Talk show
Burt Bacharach.
host.
no,
Rob Burt.
no, you can only get one guess. Stop
I
it.
was just throwing the...
See, there you go. That's what we needed to know. One guess. Just one.
Per
Like
hint.
per hint.
Yes.
Per hint.
No, what's his name?
That's your guess, Jason. No, I'm just teasing.
Uh,
What is your guess?
I don't know. I don't know his name.
Your time has expired, Michael.
I know the guy, but I don't know his name.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, it's...
Yeah.
You know it, so don't shout it out
What the
yet.
fuck's his name?
I got to find it.
It's in the back of my mouth somewhere.
It's about to take too long.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Okay,
Sorry.
Dorothy, go ahead.
It's not Ed Sullivan.
Wait,
he didn't have
wait,
a
next-
mustache.
What's the
hint.
next clue?
Here's the next clue. Former psychologist.
Okay.
Former.
Okay. I was thinking
Oh my
like
God.
late
Dr.
night
Phil.
talk.
God damn it.
Dr. Phil!
Dr.
Here's
Phil
your
has a
check.
game show?
Give Michael 4 points.
Man,
I'm gonna
this whole
keep
time,
track here, too,
I was
so I
thinking
know.
it was freaking...
D.
Ooh,
And,
wow. That's amazing.
All right, 4 points. Separate pile for discards.
What's the game show where you have to answer the question with a question? What is the Lake of the
Jeopardy.
Ozarks?
And
Jeopardy.
Jeopardy is.
You didn't answer that in the form of a question.
Yeah. What is Jeopardy? Sorry.
Who is the host?
Yeah,
of-
I almost had.
No, not Pat Sajak.
Pat Sajak is Wheel of
Wheel of
Fortune.
Fortune.
And
Did you know Vanna White retired?
who is the behind door number 2? What's it? The Price is Right. Who was The Price is Right? He was in that Adam Sandler movie, right?
Bob
Oh,
Barker.
Bob Barker.
Bob Barker,
That's
yeah.
Drew Carey these days.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Very skinny Drew Carey. He looks
But
great.
who is the host of Jeopardy?
Jeopardy was.
He had a mustache.
Will
He
Ferrell's...
did have a mustache.
Future
Betty's
Chad!
in there.
Future Chad!
Check that out, Future Chad.
And I also wanted to throw this out there, Family Feud. Okay.
How can I not remember this? God damn you, Google!
Yeah, right.
It's
This-
ruining
I thought we were doing
Mine.
I thought we were gonna do like you bring your laptop and stuff.
Right, yeah. Well, that was for more like behind the scenes, so I could just clack away.
Clack, 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 clack,
It's funny because whenever
we
we
still have to
do
mic
this,
you up. It doesn't matter.
Oh.
whenever we do Durnk movies, we're always calling out to you like, Jason, could you look that up? Oh.
Unfortunately, Jason's at work.
He's not actually here.
All right, next one.
I have a
Okay,
damn
so I
day
get
job.
picked. I'm gonna go with this one.
Yeah.
This is my mustache. This is my mustache. Who am I? You guys go ahead and take a second. I'm gonna start. Maya Rudolph is getting a 1-hour special variety show.
Do you think that that's also because Steve Carell's show Riot is supposed to start in May?
Yes,
I mean, like, what's
I do.
up with all of these, comedians that have kind of come out of Second City, or I think of them all in like the same generation, the same social grouping. Now suddenly they're all going to get their own like standalone TV shows of some kind.
I stem her from Andy Samberg's success on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That show. All of a sudden they're like, oh!
Right, but they're
SNL
contemporaries.
People, give them shows.
But they're contemporaries.
Yeah. It's going to be, it's weird. They're doing like a weird, put the pilot on TV and guarantee them nothing scenario.
What channel?
NBC. She's going to be back on NBC.
Like a big old...
Yes.
Are we talking about it live?
I don't think it's live.
Okay.
I don't think it's live. It's going to be a song and sketch variety show, old school variety show.
With like a hook to pull people off?
God, I
love the hook.
That'd be great. But Maya Rudolph, it is called the Maya Rudolph Show.
What?
And
That's what I would call it.
Yeah, May 19th.
Exactly
she does have a name.
The Maya
she does
Rudolph
have a,
Show.
Why did they call
Poehler.
Riot Carell then? Because that would have been cooler.
That's an old, but that's hosted by, Rove McManus from Australia.
But I mean, isn't it just like another indoor wipeout? You know, that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, sort of, but Steve Carell's just an executive producer. He's not going to be there every night. So if they would have called it anything, they would have called it Rove. But Rove McManus doesn't mean anything to Americans. No. He was the Leno or the Letterman of Australia for like a decade. So he was big there, but he moved to America and
nobody cared.
No, he didn't. Nobody really cared.
Nobody
but
cared.
He didn't go. He's just like, no, fuck it. I'll just make it again.
Because I know Steve Carell's all over the preview. Like, whoa, we're going to get arrested. Someone's going to call the cops.
Well, he's probably in the first episode, and then you never see him again.
That's lame.
Yeah, but it's May 19th at 10 p.m. on a Monday. I looked up what May 19th is. It's a Monday at 10 p.m. So it's an interesting time.
10 p.m.
Yeah.
Eastern Central.
They didn't say.
That's got to be like a Eastern.
I would assume Eastern.
That's weird.
But it's
why would you do that?
So
it's not Central Time.
9, 8, 7.
What do you think of the concept? I have a couple of questions for you. What do you think? Well, I
think though New York time, 10 p.m. is more like 2 p.m. in the afternoon.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
That's the impression that I've gotten in New York.
The opening lineup for the first night is Kristen Bell, Andy Samberg, Fred Armisen, Craig Robinson, Sean Hayes, and Chris Parnell. So
never be that awesome again.
No, it'll never be that awesome again.
Because that's just like stacking the deck. Is it the rest of it going to be just like American Idol kind of scenarios? Where
they've been getting a bunch of all those celebs for what's her name's show, that movie, that game night or whatever.
Not Ellen.
Rip it off our show! But
what's her name? She was in Glee.
Yeah,
she's in Wreck-It Ralph.
Susan
something or other.
Christian
Sarandon. No.
Susan Sarandon.
Christopherson.
No.
Ellen's older sister.
Man, we are fucking destroying names tonight. This is not going well.
You guys know what we mean.
And we're playing a game where we're trying to guess mustaches of famous people.
It's all good.
Yeah, we partitioned that part of our brain to something different tonight. It's not going to go well. Right. It's never going to be that star-studded again. But they've been getting a lot of stars for that show, so I don't know why they.
So then, will this actually be like celebrity divers? You know how they'll have those weird like standoffs, like watch celebrities pretend like they're in a circus.
Yeah.
Watch celebrities like dive from really high heights. Watch celebrities play baseball.
Here's a big
like
question
a celebrity
I had.
Fear Factor would be.
Yeah.
There was some of those, and Joe Rogan was the biggest celebrity on all of them.
I know. Get the actual real.
Yeah. I want to see Brad Pitt like ride a unicycle with a monkey.
That'd be sweet. But he's not gonna do that.
He might. His career could take a nosedive.
I'm fairly certain he does, just because of how insane his wife is.
Well,
get on your unicycle and ride it now.
Like, that's what she's doing.
Her pillow lips are all flapping.
Yeah, but no. But here's what I wanted to ask. Do you think variety shows in the modern era are interesting?
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There aren't any others. Are there? Are there any other variety, like straight variety shows you can think of?
American Idol has taken that away. It's like the niche versions of that shit. America's Got Talent was their attempt. Remember that? Like, I never watched that, but
Jimmy Fallon's was kind of like they did a lot of musical numbers.
Well, Fallon's Tonight Show is probably the closest I can think of currently because
that's the best I can think of.
He's integrated a lot of music.
I know it's so great, but that's all celebrities doing things you don't expect, and you love to see them doing stuff like outside of the roles that we've kind of given them or that they're known for. Yeah, like John Hamm, or you know what I mean. Watching him and Justin Timberlake go through the history of rap, awesome. Yeah. I love that.
And the other question I had is Amy Rudolph, Maya Rudolph, sorry, big name in people who know comedy, I would say. Do you think she's a big enough name regular-wise to pull off carry her own variety show?
Well, here's what I don't know. How is she connected to Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Well, just SNL. I think they're starting to give SNL people a lot of...
Oh, that's what you mean. It's not like she's on that show.
Fred Armisen has 2 shows now. Andy Samberg has his own show that's doing well. I'm starting to see former SNL people getting a lot more.
I feel like that if that's what they were going to do, they should have done it after Bridesmaids, where she still could have ridden that, right? Because she was fairly heavily featured as a supporting player in that.
Based on TV, this idea might have started then. Like as long as it takes.
That's possible. Which may also be why they're like, well, we'll just give you a chance since we gave you. And
that doesn't seem like much of a chance. So 10 p.m. on a Monday. Yeah.
Well, but that's 7 p.m. on, West Coast time, and that's still a possibility. You can get kids and.
Well, no, NBC though they'll push the whole lineup.
I wonder what they feel the demographic is for variety show.
Yeah, that's interesting.
I mean,
grandmas.
Right?
Grandpa.
Yeah, but they're not going to know who Maya Rudolph is.
Your elderly uncle, that one that you talk about.
People looking back on their glory days of television and going, "Ooh, good, a variety show, yay!"
All right, first guess. Guess.
I'm going to go with.
I know what I'm going to go with.
Gene Shalit.
No.
Chris Christopherson.
No. You just like
making shit up.
I'll just say Tom Selleck.
No. 1970s Olympic swimmer.
Oh yeah, that
I'm out.
Mark Manson.
No.
Hulk Landerman.
No.
I just heard people talking about this guy, and I can't remember the name, so I'm just going to say Michael Phelps.
Nope.
He wasn't in the 70s.
There's a third clue, right?
You guys don't know sports, so none of these.
Who is it? Roll that one out.
Roll it out.
I'm going to make up my own. Doesn't swallow.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
It's something like Greg Spitz or...
Jeffrey Spitz.
Jimmy Spitz.
Mark Spitz.
Mark Spitz.
Mark Spitz.
I was so close. I said Marlon.
We're going to give you that. You get 4 points, sir. Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
Is there somebody named Jimmy Spitz?
You're thinking about Jimmy Smits.
Oh, Smits.
Did my 4 pop up?
That's true.
Jimmy doesn't spits, he spits.
It's right there, Jason.
Oh my God! I'm amazed by this technology.
Yeah, you're famous with your 4.
All right.
You're famous.
Try next one.
Oh,
let's do another one right quick. Just real quick. Go.
Oh, yeah, well, this one's beautiful, so.
It is gorgeous. I'm going to go with... I'm going to go with Mario.
Zach Galifianakis.
No, that'd be the whole thing.
I'm going with Magna P.I.
That's
okay.
Tom Selleck.
That's what I said.
The Selleck.
The Cell.
This is like Selleck early morning.
Okay, so do first one. Go.
Character in children's story / movie.
Oh, the Lorax. Is that the Lorax? No!
Where's the Oz?
Children's story. Paul Bunyan.
That's pretty good.
Made famous by Disney.
Jeffrey Dahmer. Shit.
Damn, I was going to say Jeffrey Dahmer. Made famous by Disney.
Tramp from
maybe if I moved it around.
Evil twin.
No. Maybe if I moved it around while I talked.
No, okay, next one.
Yosemite Sam. No,
okay, this one just gives it away if you're paying attention. Italian woodcarver.
Geppetto!
Yes!
Fucking
Geppetto! Boom! Nailed it. All right. Yeah, but we're all in agreement. Variety show. Sorry, Maya Rudolph, not going to work.
Don't see it happen.
I would like variety shows.
I'd say give it a shot,
but I think
it's almost like trying to ride a nostalgia wave.
I don't think I want to watch variety shows on television.
It might work. People might go, "Hey, is this what
online?
TV used to be like?"
What are you saying?
I'm saying I don't want to watch variety shows on a screen.
You want to be in a variety show?
I want to see one IRL.
Oh, okay. So like a traveling show.
Yeah, I want to see a traveling variety show.
Like,
well, Whose Line is traveling now? You can go see that.
I want more dancing.
Or
can there be stripping at the end of it? Because that's what I want to see.
Shit, you can tell your Ryan Styles to take.
What's the public radio one? The
Internet Adventure Hour.
No, it's a long running one. It's the Old Time Country Companion or something like that.
Yeah.
With Garrett.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Keeler or Queiler or whatever his name is. Garrison.
Garrison Keeler.
Garrison Keeler.
Yes. See, we got that one.
Yeah, it takes 4 people to think of a single name.
I had nothing to do with that.
Long running. Can they figure it out or can they not?
It sounds like a cult leader.
Okay, this is here. Look at my mustache.
Ooh. What is it?
Ooh.
Guy Fawkes.
The V for Vendetta guy.
That's what he just said.
Yes, you are right.
Is it Guy Fawkes?
Woo.
Yeah.
Why'd you have to look at him?
Well, it says V.
God.
So you got
I need to read.
But
Did you just get 6 points? You just
5.
get 6 points?
5.
Yeah. But I mean, it says V, but I mean, the mask was designed after Guy Fawkes.
Yes.
So it's okay. You
but
win.
I don't know. It's kind
Should
of.
we? Do you guys want to just tear it in half and split it or something?
Okay, we'll fight.
I'll take 3. You take 2.
Arm wrestling.
Who's in there?
I'll take 3. You take 2.
It goes to the first person
man,
streaming
you do the
it. That's
He was the first one, so he gets to win it.
Just because I'll win more that way.
Also, like, most of everything I know about Guy Fawkes is from V for Vendetta. So,
True enough.
yeah.
So
no, I did some reading on Cracked about him too. So yeah.
So that's real research, people. Don't diss it.
So Star Wars Episode 7 is already filming.
No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
Hoping to come out tentative December 2015.
La 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 la. Dude.
There was some recent pictures just from I think it was yesterday or the day before. But outside of Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates, bunch of tents were set up in the desert right outside of the city.
Okay.
And they're pretty nondescript. People didn't pay much attention to them. But there was a large, apparently very lightweight cylinder rolled into an area. Are you okay? Let's go ahead.
Is this Star Wars related?
Yes. Okay. Rolled into an area, and people are speculating that it looks like the bottom of the pod from C-3PO and R2-D2 when they land on Tatooine. This is important because it may mean Tatooine, the planet of Tatooine, is part of the next movie. Thoughts? Do we give a shit?
You know, I just want to say
Here
that
we go.
this new Star Wars stuff is bullshit. Come on. God, just read the novels, okay? If you want to see like
There's
what
too
it
many.
could have been like afterwards.
well, they've already beaten the dead horse. Now they need to rape its corpse.
Right? Come on, I don't give a. Now it's just for like toddlers. No one cares. No one cares. I don't care. Give me that champagne bottle. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
And once again, I will say she's.
Shut up, Chad. Shut up.
She doesn't care.
No.
The thing I was interested in the other day is
That's
that
why she's angry.
they've gotten all the old people to, like all the old people, Harrison Ford and all that shit to cast in it. Right? They're fucking old. They're old.
You gotta say it like that. Old people.
You can say it like a
Mark Hamill's basically a robot now, right?
Yeah.
From all the accident he's been in, isn't he basically kind of like Luke Skywalker now with like fake hands and shit?
Well, if
Mark Hamill, right?
he's a robot, what the hell is Leia these days?
She's a monster.
Powered by cocaine.
Yay.
I am not going to say that she is slowly becoming Jabba the Hutt. You look
He's not gonna say that.
You
He's
look
not gonna say
great,
that.
Carrie Fisher. You look awesome,
See?
Yes.
I think that.
and you're a classy lady.
You are a classy, coked up lady. Whoever, but no, I was interested in whoever originally played Chewie. Got cast in this one too to reprise his role. That dude's in a wheelchair these days. I'm not joking. That dude's in a wheelchair these days, so I'm not sure.
Wheelchair guy to be Chewie. So
yeah, well, he's got huge guy problems. Well, his knees, hips, ankles, everything's back, everything's falling apart.
I don't want to see all these actors like jerkily going through new attempts to blah blah blah.
Chewie goes,
it's gonna break my heart more than it's already broken, which is a lot.
And that's just the sound of a wheelchair.
Like one of those teeth that's barely like it's just hanging on by a bloody string of flesh. That's what it feels like inside.
Jesus.
God.
You gotta see Mr.
Han Solo stuffing dollar bills in the lady's pants. There you go, honey. There you go.
And his tiny little anorexic 30-year-old
You
wife
can see that when he's not on camera. I did come up with a workaround though, story-wise, because the Wookiees do have chieftain leaders, and you could just have him in like a
big
chair. Just have
made
him
out
in
of
a
like
chair.
twigs and leaves and shit.
Yeah.
You know, if face replacement is so
it could be carved into the side of
Fast
a
and
living
Furious
tree.
7. That's actually if face replacement is so easy, why can they not just do that for this?
They should just have a CGI.
Yeah.
God, they should CGI everything.
Well,
maybe he's just doing whatever again.
With your hatred of these Star Wars episodes,
I prefer to call them abortions. Let's just call them what they are.
Okay.
You have to watch Mr. Plinkett's movie reviews for the prequels.
What is a Mr. Plinkett?
It's off of redlettermedia.com, and it's this guy doing a character named Mr. Plinkett, and he's like a recluse. He lives in his house, and he's like shooting these movie reviews on VHS tape. So like, there's little like error parts where all of a sudden it's like home video, and it's usually like ladies chained up in his basement. But
I immediately he's describing this to me and went, I should have done that.
The first one starts off with the line,
so great.
Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace is the biggest disappointment since my son.
Fuck, go dark. All right.
Yeah, no, it's really
you brought
dark,
it up, and
it's really funny and really thoughtful at the same time. Like, he actually gets technical on like what you need in a movie. Like you need a central character, often called a protagonist.
Like, let me tell you.
Yeah.
Structurally, beat by beat.
Really funny. I spent some good time listening to those while I worked. Because I get to do that. I get to listen to things at work all day.
Wow.
I was interested when I looked this up because I didn't know what the release date of the next movie was. So I did look it up. In December, that seems about the right time frame, right, to be shooting right now? Sorry.
Yeah.
December 2015? Seems about right for a heavy CGI film.
Do we know yet? It is actually going to be episode 7?
Yeah, it is.
Yes.
It is because they just cast this young black British actress who I think she was in Attack the Block. I think,
that makes
but
sense.
she's mostly known for stage. But they cast her as Obi-Wan's granddaughter.
Because I did read that J.J. Abrams and one of the writers had a falling out because the writer was like, I don't want to make it about the old characters. And J.J. was like, it's got to be about them.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I had the idea of
he's kind of right.
make episodes.
He is right, but I still
make a Star Wars movie, and you couldn't tell whether it was like in the future or past of the previous Star Wars movies. You know, like have it really unrelated, keep it kind of vague until you get about halfway through the second movie.
Oh my
I just want the old Republic movies that I've been waiting for.
Like the ones in black and white?
But when the Sith and the Jedi were at their height way back in the Old Republic.
Yes.
When it was literally just two armies running into each other.
Yeah.
Just
that's looking like the angriest rave.
That's like
in
young
history.
Yoda and shit.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
He might not even been alive yet, actually. Yeah. Because it's like
Yoda's like a billion.
There's a Knights of the Old Republic video game series that I deeply love.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like 300 years before the movies or something like that.
Wow.
No,
Yoda old. So
Yoda old.
I briefly thought Mike said Knights of the Dildo Republic and was like, Jesus, Mike.
That was the porno
It's
remake.
always about the
That's
my favorite series.
It's about the cocks and the titties. That's all it's about.
Starring Belladonna and...
These aren't the titties you're looking for.
James Dean.
Banana Man.
James Dean.
All right, here we go.
That looks like an eyebrow.
God.
Did you show the peoples?
Yes,
okay.
like
devil.
hours ago. The devil.
Yes.
Very close.
I'm going to go with...
Oh.
Bela Lugosi.
You can't tell, but I was smiling.
Waluigi. Waluigi.
Fictional video game character.
Oh,
shit! You're close.
The centipede.
What?
Centipede.
Centipede.
The human one.
It actually kind of...
What?
You made yourself laugh so
I was going to go with Mario then.
You got it.
What?
Oh,
Did you? I thought you were just going to yell. I think you were going to just yell it out.
I got it.
It was a rope-a-dope. I was like, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, we were having
man.
fun. It doesn't matter what they do. We don't care.
I don't care.
We're losing now, so we don't care.
We're losing them.
Chad gets how many points? 4?
I get 5. That was the first one. That was the first.
Wait, no.
Clue.
You got 4.
You get 4.
Yeah.
You get 4?
Yeah.
If you answer it right away without any clues, you get 5.
I thought you got 6 if you got 5.
Oh. I don't know. I've never played this game before.
4. I got 4.
But it does make me kind of sad. I've got a little notepad that a friend gave me, and I was writing like song lyrics and stand-up jokes and stuff, like joke lists in it. And on one page, I drew the lower half of my face with a goatee. So you just hold it up and you go like, what do you think? Should I grow a goatee? And if I would have known, I would have brought it with me so I could do the joke.
Pick one, sir. Pick one, sir. All right. You just don't give a fuck about October. Kepler. Oh, okay. Oh, you go ahead.
That is Wild Bill Hickok.
Wow, that's like pretty good.
I would say.
Did you show everybody?
Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan. I'm going with Genghis Khan.
Skinnier.
Yeah, the superintendent in that one 70s cop TV show.
He just literally say
That's so close. But no.
Say all that on
What's
that.
the...
It is part of a 1970s disco group.
Duh, BG.
Disco group.
It's Rob BG.
One of the village people.
Jimmy BG.
I will give
What was
you.
it? What?
I will give you the
One
village
of the
people.
village people.
Oh, fuck.
I'll give you the village people. So you get 4 to you.
Damn. Man, they're just.
You guys are killing it.
Jason's knowledge of mustaches
Jason,
are incredible.
It's
you want to
pretty-
talk about that
pretty
fetish for a moment? Because that's fascinating. Go.
Well, I got nothing.
All right, Kepler 186F. It is the Kepler 186F is a planet
It's a new star.
that we have discovered.
It's a new planet
Oh.
that we've discovered.
Epic stash. It actually says that on the card there. So,
it is a planet we found
cheat.
with the Kepler telescope.
Hercule
That is
Poirot.
off of the
Oh,
star
nice.
Kepler 186.
But no.
That's how they categorize it. They number the stars based off the telescope,
All right.
and then the planets are then lettered.
Gotcha.
This is the first almost
I'm trying to
guaranteed
twirl
planet
it
that
at
they've
the
ever
same
found
time.
It's very French.
that is in the habitable zone
Uh-huh.
for water creation
Baguette.
next to a star.
So statistically
What?
speaking, this planet could have life like us on it.
It could have.
Hopefully not.
It's a planet that's within the range of the star to be hot or cool enough.
They call them Goldilocks
standing,
planets. What? Goldilocks planet.
Standing water. Yes, it is. It's weird though. The star is half the size of our sun. Half the size. It's a dwarf star.
Dwarf star.
So
It's
they
like related to Peter Dinklage.
oh,
Dwarf.
whore. No, boo.
I just want to explain why they're called Goldilocks stars. It's because they're just right. They're not too hard.
They're not
They're
too
not
hot,
too soft.
not too cold.
Yes.
It's true.
I wish I'd have thought of that because that's brilliant.
No, but this is the
Them
this is the
scientists,
first
man.
planet where they can. This is the first planet they've ever found because most of the time it's hard to find planets in far off stuff because either the star itself is too bright to identify planets close to it, or the stars that they can identify planets are just too far or close away from the star itself. This is the first one where they're like, this is absolutely in the habitable zone. This might be a planet not unlike ours with standing water.
If I was the president, I would just shut that down right now. I'd be like, turn off the Kepler telescope. Because we don't need to know about that shit. Just lock it all down and put it in a box.
No, to be fair, we'll never get there. Ever.
Oh, I'm not worried about us getting there. I'm worried about them coming here. Yeah.
Oh,
it's like
man.
Japan. Japan was like, oh no. Of course, then look where that got them.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
I'm just
good
saying.
Point. Good point.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Okay.
I already guessed. Hercule Poirot, it is not. Which I find quite disappointing.
Is that go totally
No, that's Agatha Christie. He was a
Oh.
Belgian detective.
Yeah, he is.
That's not Agatha Christie.
Well, that's totally Agatha Christie.
Wrote the
Yeah, she had a lot of.
movies.
Yeah.
Or-
She had a lot of
movies, my
different
bad.
detective
I
protagonists.
was talking about. Is it the Pink Panther? Is that who? Is that
You're thinking about Inspector Clouseau,
Okay.
not Hercule
Yes.
Poirot.
Okay.
You can see how they're very similar.
Fucking French name. America. Fuck you.
Okay, well that's
America. America's been
This is
called.
America. We got Sherlock Holmes. Oh, damn it! No.
We have Indiana Jones. He shoots
Yeah,
people.
there we go.
He shoots
We got
people.
James Bond. No.
It's the French mouse from episode 77 of Tom and Jerry and a Muppet.
That's best guess.
No, this is the
nice.
first
Sorry.
mustache I've pulled that is not a fictional character.
What the F? Okay.
Almost a fictional character,
Wow.
but
You're almost a fictional character.
What? Give us a clue.
Sorry.
oh, okay. This is gonna give it away. Eccentric painter.
Oh, not Picasso, not Van Gogh, but the guy with the weird clocks.
Salvador Dali.
Yes.
There you go.
Nailed it!
I made that happen.
That mean you got
You
10
wouldn't have
points?
even got that if I hadn't said anything.
Because you like
Yeah,
eliminated
it
all
says-
the other ones for it. It's
No,
like, I don't know, who's left? Shit.
Guys, I just got 10
Dolly
points.
fuck.
So
10 points.
He owes me that.
Bing. 10 points.
That's like
10
I
points.
just got 10 points.
I'll give you a couple
You-
points this
you
weekend
had
to buy
like
some drinks with.
4 names that you threw out, and then
She does that every round if you haven't been paying
see,
attention.
I picked that one because I instantly recognized it.
All right, this
I just went, oh yeah,
This one's fun.
I've never hung out with Dolly, so I don't know.
yeah. Me and Dolly are like this.
Oh,
Guys,
God.
guys,
Sal, buddy.
Dali.
Dolly.
Dali.
Hey,
Not Dolly.
everybody guess.
Okay.
His really close friends call him the doorman.
Wait, look at me, look at me.
The back door.
Optimus Prime.
No.
That's if you turn it upside down.
Jason Lee.
No.
I know.
Like you said Genghis Khan earlier, and I want to say
Yep,
that.
you got it. Go!
All right.
It's,
5 points.
pardon me, but it's Genghis Khan.
Genghis Khan.
No, it's not.
Or Genghis Khan.
No, it's not.
I think it's actually Genghis
There's-
Khan.
Don't
There's
fuck
a
Jesus Christ.
lot.
Kanye.
Terrible.
There's a lot of contention about how it's actually pronounced in the historical world.
Why don't
Some
you
say
just lay some of
Shenghis,
that?
some say Genghis.
Some say
That
Jenga.
one, look, at this
We say
table, it's going to be
Genghis.
Shingus.
Shingus.
Let's make a blood oath.
That
That's
almost
what we're going to
sounds
say.
like a.
I'm
like
going to go
a-
with Conolingus Khan.
Oh!
That got
I will simply
No,
say,
I'm kidding.
Well,
That was dark?
no.
Because it can't see anything? Is that why it's
Star
dark?
Trek reference. And Kirk was all like, never
Nobody
mind.
cares.
Never mind.
I thought that was funny. But I was in the middle of this.
Yeah,
So.
okay. It's okay.
All right.
You know, that Genghis Khan, he put it round.
Shingus,
back in-
Jason.
Genghis.
We made a blood oath. Don't you remember?
Okay. You're up, sir.
Seamus
I'm
Khan.
going to pick this one for you. You get that one.
Awesome.
You get
Oh,
epic
Seamus.
7.
Oh, thank you. Another epic stash.
Tom Selleck.
Woo!
Tom Selleck.
Bob Dylan.
Dinosaur!
Mad Max.
I want to sing a song. Let's sing a song. Sing the song of my people.
Oh.
We are
Oh, that one guy that was in Roadhouse. And he has the long hair.
No, the other
And he's
guy.
old.
Oh,
That
what is
guy.
guy's
I
name?
fucking have no clue.
Has everybody guessed yet?
Give a clue.
Musician/singer.
Oh, Jimi Hendrix.
I'm turning it upside down
Sonny
as a frown.
Bono.
Sonny Bono.
Sonny Bono.
Smile.
Yeah, it looks a little bit more smiley. So imagine this is just an open, upset mouth right now. Okay.
David Lee Roth.
Is it time for the next one?
Yes.
Born Farouk Bulsara.
Farouk Bulsara.
Bulsara.
Paul McCartney.
Yeah, pretty sure it's a black guy.
Shut up. It could be. Malcolm X. Wait, he wasn't a musician.
Just keep yelling them out, Dorothy.
He sang the song of
You guys are going to punch yourselves when I reveal this one.
Captain James T. Kirk.
Of the stuff.
He's not even a musician.
Is this the real
He is too. Did you ever see Rocket Man?
Oh my God.
You heard Rocket Man? He is
Wait,
Give us another one.
All right.
Rocket.
Glam rocker. Hard rocker.
Oh my God.
Eddie
Freddie Mercury.
Ted Nugent.
Yes.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I win.
6 points.
6 points.
Because it was epic.
Guys, I'm winning.
You didn't.
That is an epic stat. Freddie Mercury.
I thought Chad said Freddie Mercury. That's what I said.
He
I
did.
said it at the same time, but I said it a little before.
Yeah.
You did not laugh. He totally stole those points from me. Because he can't
Yeah,
lose.
because Mike can't lose.
No,
It hurts
I
him.
lose so much on the show. That's not even true at
Like
all.
his dignity.
Aw. I've got your dignity.
thought
It's
that's
under the
hilarious,
table
and
somewhere.
I just lose my precious time.
That's just like I took my fist and I pounded
There's
down
a lot
on
of
it.
there's a lot of cut tos on the God Cam this episode.
Yeah. Gotta get our money's worth. Oh.
I'm gonna start on the next one.
Okay.
Google versus illegal. Google is being pressured into hiring 120 new workers for one specific job. They have to check ads and videos on Google, in Google search, for rogue sites. Rogue sites meaning anything that would be illegal or illicit under United States law. There, you can actually Google where to buy drugs online via Google. And for a while, and they got sued for this last year or the year before, for allowing ads for such sites.
Sell your liver in Canada.
Yes.
Click here.
Now those sites, however, gotten a little more clever and have, like, you know, pharmaceutical, get cheaper drugs.
Farm animals.
Yeah, the vitamins and stuff, and then you get there's like Coke.
Sell your liver.
Yeah. But they're getting they're being pressured by the United States government to crack down on that hard. So they're hiring 120 new people.
Why doesn't the government just do it then?
That's what I'm getting to. The lead guy on this is Attorney General Jim Hood. There's multiple Attorney Generals, by the way. Attorneys General. He is from Mississippi. Go fucking figure, from a southern state.
Oh, Mississippi.
I'm sure he loves God too.
He's a God lover.
But he is saying that Google should remove all things that link to anything removing with illicit drugs, unregulated pharmaceuticals, or other said illegal activities.
Well, that's interesting. Who gets to decide? I mean, I guess it's up to just straight laws, but you know what I mean?
There's no laws yet for that. Here's what I would like to ask.
If it's an illegal activity,
right?
It's already going to be on the books.
Is this...
But Google is not state-bound, so it would all have to be federal-based. But Google's not America only, although it's an American corporation.
No, it's an international
corporation. So, but yeah, it's not, and they're not. The sites themselves aren't engaging in that legal activity. They are simply, advertising or
they're selling
facilitating.
Ad space. They're selling ad space, or it's a link. It's a search engine. If you click a link, if you put a thing online, Google's going to find it. That's what they. What the point of.
That's
Google.
what their little machines do. This is what we're calling the sanitization of the internet. It's happening right now,
and that's what I wanted to talk about.
It's the Disneylandification.
Is this pressuring from the United States government? Is this justified in that these are illegal things being promoted, or is this internet censorship?
It's a gray area, isn't it?
It's very fucking...
Getting your internet censored seems like a bad thing. But at the same time...
It's that slippery slope shit. Yeah. You might start by saying, well, of course we want them to crack down on sites that help you get marijuana or cocaine.
Why?
But yeah, well, there you go.
Well,
Here it slides to then what's next? That's the question. What's next?
Here, I think, is the biggest problem, and it's the worst part about it is child pornography.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. That is the thing that makes... I mean, you can't be for that. That's completely wrong.
The thing about child porn is that even just the possession of it is illegal.
Yeah. Yes.
Which is cool. I mean, and I guess you could say the same thing, but not everywhere anymore. About marijuana is now legal.
One state over, baby. Yeah.
Right?
One state over.
Cocaine, I guess
it's only a 3-hour drive. Am I right?
It is illegal to just possess cocaine.
What?
So yeah,
not worth it.
In that context,
I don't know. It depends on how much you bring back.
In that context, they have precedent. So
I wonder.
No, they don't. I'm sorry. I'm going to take that back completely because the website itself doesn't have it.
Google has nothing to do with it.
They're not offering it.
Yeah,
as a browser, as a corporation.
It is a search engine.
Yeah,
that's clearly what it is.
Just because it comes up in Google, they're not making money on it. I mean,
they're getting paid for ads.
They provide.
They're just a patsy or a proxy. In this step.
In many ways, they just give that search engine stuff away for free. That you don't have to buy Chrome. Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that's why they're hiring these 120 new people to have more people to check these incoming ads that could be falsified and could be, dummy sites for another place. They're hiring people to check these out so that they don't get the hammer brought down on them. But I don't know. I'm not sure because I'm the forever anarchist. Why do they even have to go that far?
Well, if it's just the ads, then that starts to feel maybe less like in the 70s or maybe it was the 80s, they passed those laws that you couldn't have...
The internet was weird back then.
Cigarette ads on television anymore. Prior to that, you could see them all the time.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, there's something else kind of similar to that. Or like previous to that, my dad told me this and I couldn't even believe it. In the 60s, you couldn't print the word fuck. It was illegal. No one could do it. They would shut you down. Or they, you know what I mean, your magazine would get fined. And the day that changed was like obviously a huge day for writers and
a magazine
and
that's just filled with nothing but
well, we look at that now, though. Of course,
and that
you
was
can print
Hunter S.
anything
Thompson's
that anyone
article
says.
that month.
And there was a time when that wasn't the case. That print was highly sanitized, unless it was underground.
He just broke all those 4 keys on his keyboard, like shit.
So that in itself, as ads, is not without precedent.
Yes.
Yep.
Shit.
That's what I have to say about that. Oh my God.
Okay.
Where does that stuff stop? I mean,
that's what I'm saying. Where does it stop? We are lucky in this country in that of the world, we have a widely unfiltered internet. We do.
We like to think we do.
Countries like,
more than
China, for instance, that have their own internet. Syria, another one.
Turkey.
People like to think of it as this all-encompassing international thing. And it is if you know how to get to the dark internet. But
you can go under the firewalls.
Yes, you can go under the firewalls. However, if you're just using the Googles, the Bings, the Yahoos of the world, then no, you are subject to whatever your country's mandates are. I don't want our country to become part of this. We are we've passed states that marijuana selling is legal. Where does it start to cross over? You know what I mean? They said this guy from Mississippi, this Jim Hood, who I'm sure is a fucking red-blooded Republican, but I'm sure he is, when he says illicit drugs, means marijuana as well.
I'm sure that it does, because federally it's still illegal.
Yes. Yeah. At what point?
Controlled substance.
When did these start to clash? When do these things start to clash?
Well, that's something that the federal government is having to deal with right now. I mean, pretty hardcore. And if you look at it from that perspective, it feels like You know what I mean? The waves are starting to crash together. Like, let's maybe not be so hardcore. The war on drugs didn't work. It's bullshit. Yep. And trying to shut down marijuana also is, that's super lightening up. Yeah, so he might be like in the past days and not even realize it.
That's one thing I'd like to explain to all of these lawmakers. Look, if you really want to find this stuff, you can't do shit to me. I'm going to get past it. Anybody who wants to find it is going to get past it. Yeah. That's how technology fucking works these days. So your laws mean nothing.
Yeah. I like that you're creating jobs. But
that's a good point. I like that you're
creating jobs, but I mean, you're only going after the advertisements. You're not taking out these websites. You're not taking out the providers. You're not taking out the
It's like the chicken shit way to do that.
The people who are actually
you're not doing anything
engaging in criminal activity.
And most of them are probably outside the borders of America.
And to me, this sounds like the same thing they tried to do when they tried to crack down on spam that you get in your phone. That didn't fucking work. They just changed their URL, changed their email, and then send you the same thing the next day. Exactly. It means nothing.
Yep. They'll still find a way. They'll find a way around it. It's mostly one guy pushing to like polish up his career. Yeah, this guy's running for like, like he's just gonna make him look look big. Like, look, I'm making progress in this.
I care.
Jim Hood, you're old. Fuck you.
Get some conservative press. He's probably like 28.
And I don't mind if they're going after websites for illegal activities or things like that. I mean, it's like, well, it's against the law. Okay, go after them. The thing is, I also go like, let people do what they want. So it's okay, try and ban the ads, but people are going to do it anyway.
Yeah, it doesn't alter the behavior at all.
Maybe I'm an asshole about it.
It's ultimately like a civil rights thing anyway that gets pushed under the rug because people in charge don't want to hear it.
Maybe I'm an asshole about it because I grew up in the crazy internet age, the Wild West internet age, right? The AOL Instant Messenger when I was a kid.
Uncle Mike, tell us what that was like.
That was, you could talk to anybody online. Most of them were nice, and some of them were not okay. And don't talk to those people, children.
And that's from today. Have you ever read YouTube comments?
Back then, you could talk directly to them, and then you had to spend a lot of money to do it.
When you had to pay like it was a phone call.
Yeah!
It's actually like, I'm paying by the minute for this download.
When I was a kid, not joking, based on the noise that my router made, I could figure out how good of my internet was going to be that day.
Because if like the steam was running down, it was like, good chunk. You're like, Mom, we need more fireworks.
How long that handshake took?
I missed that noise.
The handshake was short, and then if Mom got the phone with Grandma, we're fucked.
Somebody picks up the phone and your computer explodes.
Son of a... I was this close to nipples on the JPEG, Mom. That was 10 minutes in! I got off. It was fine, but...
That's so sweet of
All right, mustache.
There's a wall right here. Okay.
You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
I do. Sir? I'm going to say... Quick Draw McGraw.
No.
The evil Quick Draw McGraw, not the white horse one, but the one with the mustache, the evil one.
Okay.
Hanna-Barbera.
El Kabong?
El Kabong was not evil.
Oh.
He was misunderstood.
Oh my God, what is the name of that?
Sir?
Wyatt Earp.
No. Got the burps. Welcome to that point of Michael been drinking.
Great. Here we go.
Michael gets halfway through the sentence.
I don't know. All the words have left me.
Okay, new first hint. 1990s sitcom character.
1990.
Yeah, sitcoms in 1990.
So there's only about
had the 1990s.
Yeah, I know. There's only about 5 billion people that could have been.
I remember lots of 80s, but I don't remember much 90s.
Next one, because this one gives it away.
Go.
Chicago Cop.
We're all just like...
Oh, really? I thought this one would give it away. Maybe I was a bigger fan of this show.
Oh, was it
Lou Gossett Jr.
The guy from the guy from Family Matters guy.
Jesse's Girl.
Yes.
What was that guy's name?
I'll give it to you. It was that guy, Carl Winslow.
Carl Winslow.
Oh,
who just passed away recently.
What?
It's really sad.
Oh, that is sad.
Because he was a great TV dad.
He was a good TV dad.
All right. So you do one right quick, and then we'll move on to the hypothetical.
Okay.
So you just got 3 points.
Okay, 3 points.
Go in that one that looks like a cartoon cowboy hat.
Oh, wow, this is going to be hard for you guys.
It looks like the Pizza Hut sign.
It kind of does.
Damn. I don't know. Let me say, Sylvester Stallone. I got nothing. You guys need to go.
Coach.
That show was okay. Did you
I
watch
think
Coach?
Coach had a mustache. Did he?
Oh, you're talking about from New Girl. You're talking about Coach from New Girl.
No, I'm talking
okay.
God, all I see is a badly drawn cowboy hat.
All right, TV mockumentary character.
TV mockumentary character.
TV mockumentary character.
What?
Mockumentary character. This is a hard one.
This is a hard one. I have no idea who this is. Is there anybody on The Office that has a mustache?
I did not watch this TV show, but maybe a couple episodes. So I know who it is, but just barely.
Fuck, I don't know. Next one.
It almost looks like
Highest ranking deputy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God! It's
First one who can get even the TV show right. I'll give it to you.
Is that
Oh, it's not. No, I'm thinking about something else.
the Griffith Show?
No.
Flamboyant cop.
Oh, Reno 911 Lieutenant Dangle.
Boom! Oh, fuck! Dangle! Tom Lennon. Tom Lennon.
Yeah.
Shit.
Was it Lieutenant Dangle? Or?
Yeah, Dangle.
Yeah. I knew it was Dangle. Yeah, Lieutenant Dangle.
This man wrote the
How many points
Night
was
at the
that for?
Museum series.
3 points.
All right. Now it's
Boom.
time for something we'd like to do every
probably
week
didn't
that we
happen,
like
but I
to
did.
call the
Hypothetical of the week.
You
Oh
suck.
God!
You suck.
I was ready for
I'm
that.
sorry. I was napping with my eyes open. What? Yes.
Kepler 186F.
The
We
F
need
is
to come up with a better
fragrant.
name for that shit.
The F is for fascinating.
So tomorrow
F is
we
for-
somebody invents a new faster than light travel, and we can go to Kepler 186F next week, and we can be there and be like, hey, what's up? All of us go there. What do we find, Chad? Go.
Ham sandwiches.
That's in the spaceship.
In the
shuttle.
Bible
Yeah.
is what it is.
I think we will find life. But not life as we know it. Life based on silicon cells.
So like fake boobs everywhere? So like Southern
That's
California.
not exactly
I like
what
this
was thinking about, but
planet.
that's not
I
a
like
bad
this
idea.
planet.
Things based on sand. So sand people.
People
Maybe
made out of
sandworms.
sand.
People made out of sand.
Are you about to be racist?
No, not at all. I'm just saying. They would be made of substances that you could...
No, sand spiders.
Ooh,
No, spiders! Spiders!
that's a good one.
Gotta go
there would
sandworms.
be the
Sandworms.
water would exist
Would it be
mostly as in its vaporous state.
would it be a Viashino sand stalker?
Oh!
They don't get that. That's a Magic the Gathering
Yeah, totally
reference.
But no, I think we would find some life, and water would be there, and there would be stuff for us to eat, although we won't be used to it, and it will take
Might make us-
That would all kill us, right? Like everything on
yeah.
the planet would kill us
Yeah.
because it'd have its own bacteria and viruses. so
Yeah,
food
we
would
can't be
Of course,
getting
the
rid of
bacteria,
that.
but they wouldn't be, the bacteria and viruses and stuff would look at us and be like, what the fuck is
Even
that?
if the
maybe
water-
we
even
kill
if-
all of that.
Even if the
Yeah.
water was water and the air was air, we get there. If we ate one thing, the first guy would be go, kind of tastes like chicken. Bam!
Actually, more
And
like
then his fucking
tumor
eyes would
explosion.
explode or something like that.
Yeah.
It would alter his cellular makeup.
Resident Evil 4, just worms pop out.
That one wasn't fully called.
Or
we might.
I'm going back to my first answer and saying ham sandwiches at this point.
Just ham sandwiches.
I'm too scared of this planet.
We get there and there's a fucking Subway.
Yeah, right.
Subway has managed to get one on this planet.
Subway.
And they're all eat fresh. Hey, and we're like, we
fuck
came
you.
all this
Jared's standing there. Come on, move the way, guys. Fuck you, Jared. Nobody cares.
Yeah. What would be there, Dorothy?
Serpentine monsters, obviously. Giant, tentacled, living in the water. All
so
hiding,
Japan would be fine with it.
Mating out of jelly, clear jelly. And then, like, when your ship lands in the thing and they send out the tentacles, you don't even see it coming, and they're like, and they just pull you under, and that's when they make you slaves. I'm never going to that place.
And then they have never mind.
Yep, that's why I said Japan.
I didn't say Japan. This is my fucking hypothetical. No. Okay.
Yeah, but
go
Japan.
No.
yeah. But schoolgirls in Japan.
That kind of works for you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, go with that.
Totally works for you.
Was painted on.
What would be on the?
I
surface
think
of this
if
planet?
we went to this planet, we would discover wicked hay fever.
Oh, yeah.
Pack all the Claritin you can carry. Because
you have to get Claritin injected directly into your heart.
Opening scene of
steady
the rock.
drip, just, holding the bag over your head.
I can't stop sneezing. You have to jam this needle into your heart through your suit.
Yeah, I think it would be really cool if we found some kind of minerals or something that was previously unknown to us.
Yes.
Yeah, just open
maybe some new element.
Like glitteronium. Because it's made of glitter.
Glitteronium.
Unobtainium. Yeah.
Well, I need to kill everything that
It's
lives.
unobtainium.
Shit, I gotta come up with a new one. I had a
Element Zero, like Mass Effect.
Element
So that we can start
Zero.
making ourselves into psionic super beings.
Yes, that's a planet I do want to go to.
See? That'd be cool.
I think we'd get there and we wouldn't. It would take us like a month to figure out what the dominant species was. Because have you ever seen Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the movie, where he tries to shake hands with the car? I swear to God, that would be us for like the first month.
It's
like
totally
we would
true.
just be like the biggest thing that sort of looked like us. Hey, you're smart, right? Then he'd kill half of them, and it'd be like, and then like a bug would come up. Dude, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Don't fuck with that thing! And it turns out like that's the hyena of their planet or something like that. Don't fuck with him.
Or
He's
like
fine.
the slug of their planet.
Meanwhile, the rock creatures are like, what are they doing? Well, you look like rocks. I didn't...
they're like throwing bets based on how many people are gonna die today. Half! Jim in the back's like, boom! Nailed it! 20-1! Pay up, bitches!
We're never getting off this rock.
We're gonna die here, man! We're gonna die here!
We're
And
gonna die here!
It's gonna be a whole hell of a lot sooner than anybody believes.
Probably really
Because, well, even if we figure out the whole, energy crisis and food crisis and the warring peoples, and we get all that solved,
And the
the
freshwater
sun's still
crisis.
going to absorb us. So, pack your
that super
SPF
volcano is
5
going to
billion.
explode, and our atmosphere will be polluted for 30 years. And
Oh, we've got
everyone will
that
die.
figured out. No problem.
See,
We just got to figure out how to
you
get
did
the
spend time
sun
in
to not
California.
swell up past Jupiter.
That's so far in the future, though. I don't even fear that.
I don't even care.
I feel
Yeah,
like
I'm
the
pretty sure I'm not going to live that down. I am.
That's why I'm not a hippie, because like the fucking Earth, and I'm like, I care a little bit, and then but like there's only so far I can go because I'm like, I'm gonna be fucking dead, man.
Okay, but here's
This
the
thing is
thing.
going to be around way after I'm gone, so fuck you. I'm going to leave whatever mark I can, even if it is a carbon footprint.
Like the freshwater,
I'm gonna
food,
piss on your
energy
future.
crisis,
Fuck
though,
you.
that is likely to come crashing down on us like later. Like when you're 80, that could be like a thing.
Yeah,
When I was a
figure
kid.
it out.
Gas costs $3 a gallon, and we were grateful.
Yeah.
All I wonder is what we're gonna do with all those damn dirty apes.
Of course,
Eat 'em!
of course, he's talking about white people because he's racist.
Ate barbecue.
Just the white people. It's weird.
And on that note,
remember, look up cool stuff, have fun with your friends, play games, play. Bye.
And kill Whitey.
That too, I suppose. All right. Well,
fucking kill
Whitey. Turn some shit off now.
Okay.
Now, are we talking about Whitey as in the nationality?
Or Whitey Bulger?
Yeah, Whitey Bulger. Because we can kill Whitey Bulger.
Oh.
Fuck Whitey Bulger. That guy was kind of a prick, right?
I don't know anything about him except for his name.
Yeah.
Goddamn cunt.
Yeah. He was a major misogynist behind closed doors.
You're a major misogynist.
Hello, I'm major misogynist.
Corporal cat. Corporal feminist.
I'm only a misogynist because you women are so horrible.
It's your fault. It's not mine.
You made me this way, you devil women. With your Venus flytrap legs.
That's correct.
It's true.
Yeah, it is.
Vagina dentata.